Hi everybody, today let's talk about advanced JWT authentication in ASP.NET Core Minimal API Part 2, refresh tokens and client-side integration. Let's start cloning the GitHub repository, add the data model, and for simplicity create an in-memory dictionary. We need to update the login endpoint, returning also the refresh token. Let's add the refresh token endpoint. This endpoint accepts a valid refresh token, validates it against the existing tokens, and issues a new access token if valid. To properly test the HTML login page with our API, we need to do some steps. Create a new folder and place our login HTML file inside this one. Add the code to enable coarse and static file. Instead of using Postman, we can use our HTTP file inside our solution. Let's start to create the login endpoint and passing username and password. And now let's create the refresh token endpoint passing the refresh token. As you can see, it's very easy to test our endpoints without the client-side implementation. Okay, to demonstrate how everything works, let's create a simple HTML page with basic JavaScript, so you don't need any framework. This will allow login with the username and password, use the returned access token to fetch data, and handle the token expiration by refreshing the token automatically. And finally, we are ready to test our API, so we can run our project, use the login page to insert credentials, fetch the weather forecast. Finally, we can see how the refresh endpoint is working. It's generating a new access token, and the user can continue to refresh the weather forecast. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Thanks.